We're back, just like that dinosaur movie from the 90s.
What? What?
That movie from the 90s called We're Back. It was about dinosaurs.
I have never heard of it.
No?
I think you're lying to me. I need a nice burgundy shirt like you. It would
It looks
match
like
my
maroon.
trench coat really good.
Oh, the dog!
What's the difference between maroon and burgundy, Q? You're a graphic designer. You know these things, right?
I think burgundy is more brownish red, if I believe correctly.
Uh huh.
And I think maroon's like
More pinkish.
more red, like kind of blackish red, like a dark. Woo!
Well, like my favorite Kamen Rider, he's like pink, but he keeps saying his color scheme is maroon.
I think that's.
Or no, it's magenta. He keeps saying
Yeah,
it's
magenta. Magenta is like a purple pink.
Yeah.
Mm. Can you tell the difference between magenta and fuchsia?
Not really.
Me neither.
I had an argument with my DM about magenta and fuchsia. That looks
Oh
fake.
hell yeah!
I don't believe you.
It's real.
It looks like that what's that Mouse Coming to America movie?
The American Tail.
Yes. Reminds me of that.
Yeah, it came out.
Now I'm about to
around
fight all
same
the
time.
street hoodlums.
An American Tail, Five Goes West, and freaking The Secret of Nim.
Oh, I
That whole era
should.
there.
I've never heard
Heal.
of that last one. What is that?
The Secret of Nim?
Yeah.
You don't know about Nicodemus?
No. I mean, like
It's about
when I first started pirating stuff in my youth, I watched a lot of stuff just to see like what I'm missing out on.
it's
I
a
watched what's that movie that people keep saying it's the best movie? Oh, I watched Citizen Kane.
it's okay.
That was a fucking snooze fest. The only his hoodie says fart. That movie was like a fucking like snooze fest, but the thing I could give it props to is the set pieces are so beautiful. Like I understand why it's like one of the best movies ever, but I don't think it's the best movie in existence.
It's just because it was like one of the
It's
first.
for the time.
I guess so, but like
It's all about time.
It's like watching, like a lot of people don't like Pulp Fiction now because it's just like, well, they made a bunch of other ones that just copy, like a lot of better movies that copied that style.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from. Just like how like Memento isn't really that interesting anymore because people have done the whole disjointed timeline thing.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think Memento is even the first one that did that, but like...
Well, whenever you do something really good and then people start copying it, and they kind of do like homages, and I don't want to say like a better job, but like they do something different usually, and then whenever you go back to the original source material that they're referencing, it's like, oh well, this is okay because there's less flavor to it because it was the first iteration.
Yeah. It's you're watching now that better versions have come out, but this is the original.
Yeah.
So you got to give it props for being the original kind of thing. I always use Pulp Fiction because everybody's like, Pulp Fiction's not that good, but I'm like, but it came out in a time that everybody started making Pulp Fictions of their own.
Yep.
Like, Pulp Fiction is good, but I wouldn't say it's amazing. Like, it's not my favorite Quentin Tarantino movie.
I really like Pulp Fiction.
I like Inglourious Bastards a lot.
I didn't like I
like
liked
that
moments
movie a
of it,
lot.
but I don't know.
My two
I
favorite...
haven't watched it in a while.
My two
again.
favorite Quentin Tarantino movies is Inglourious Bastards and Reservoir Dogs.
Reservoir Dogs is
I liked
good.
Reservoir Dogs too.
Yeah, I like Reservoir Dogs over Pulp Fiction. But like Pulp Fiction is still good. It's just Reservoir Dogs is better in my opinion.
You know
I
what
like
you
the
can't
characters more in Pulp
rewatch
Fiction.
ever? Fucking Breaking Bad.
It's a
After
good
like
show.
the 50th like slow motion like shot of nothing really happening, but like let's take a close up of like this water bead or like this
Oh,
boot.
yeah.
Like
that
you
fly.
just get tired of
they
it.
tried to replicate the Fly episode from Breaking Bad. That's what you're kind of describing, right?
Oh yeah. Sometimes they'll do that of like, they kind of did that like with a turtle. The turtle, like sometimes they'll try to do that, and it's like an important plot point that you just don't know about yet. Like the turtle.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the head on it.
Yeah,
Tortuga?
but at the time, I think it was just the turtle, and everyone was just like, "What's the deal with this turtle?" And then you realize later in the episode why they showed that turtle. I believe that's what it.
Save the
They've
puppy.
done.
Yeah, you have to go get it. You have to go to the convenience store and get milk.
HP supplement.
Sounds about right.
Try to give him an HP supplement.
It won't eat
You have to
this.
go get milk.
Would it be like right here?
Yeah.
I remember like one. No, it wouldn't be here.
No, that's the noodle shop.
You'd have to.
I think you have to go back. You have to go back farther and then go to the convenience store.
You were bitching about some trifling shit, man. Don't fuck with me, man.
I gotta feed this dog, man. Leave me alone.
You have to go get milk and a paper plate.
Yeah. And I think I remember.
Your hormone is perfect right now.
Hamon beat.
Oh, you lost it.
Oh fuck. I fucking hate these big dudes.
Yeah, that's because you can't really grab them. Like, okay, I get that you can't throw them, but like you should be able to grab and
You
like
can.
do the kick and punches.
Can you do like
okay.
You can.
smash onto the ground or some shit?
Yeah, if you get close, you'll step on their nuts.
No, I mean like after a grab.
That fucking headbutt, man.
I always wanted to headbutt somebody.
I had a habit
Don't
of
ever do it.
headbutting people.
Ugh. Headbutts suck.
Were you one of my victims?
No.
Oh,
I just. I don't ever do that to me. I will punch the shit out of you.
Oh, I stopped doing it after after I headbutted so many people. They were like, "Don't headbutt people anymore." I'm like, "Fine."
I think I remember where.
Brittany will headbutt me by accident a lot of the times.
Like me and like in football, me and a friend, like whenever we got a touchdown, we would put our helmets on, which we always had our helmets on because our football person had like a thing of like if you're on the sidelines not doing anything, just at least keep your helmet on because you don't want to look stupid or I don't know. We always had to keep them on, but we would headbutt each other with the helmets on, and it fucking sucked after a while.
Fuck.
I don't want to fucking.
Fucking hoodlums.
Goddamn hoodlums.
You don't even have a name tag. Why don't you just fall down?
I think they.
You
do.
don't even have a fart hoodie. Honestly, I kind of want that fart hoodie now. You're low on health, by the way.
Yeah.
Did you play any sports in your youth, Saturn?
What?
Did you play any sports?
No.
Not me either.
Like
I didn't like do like the whole like official like team thing. I just played sports in the streets with my friend.
yeah.
I played a lot of football.
I decided real early on that I was not going to enjoy sports.
And I barely ever enjoyed sports.
In elementary school, I was a pretty good basketball player, I guess, in elementary school. And then like we started getting competitive in like this one, I remember this one like week we started separating into teams and we were doing like tournament style. Fucking elementary kids doing tournament style in gym class. And like I just remember being passed the ball a lot and making a few shots and then passing the ball and then them not making their shots and then them giving me shit for them sucking. And I was like, no, I'm not about this teamwork thing. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna stop playing.
I hated playing soccer at school because
Well,
no
yeah.
one's meaner to kids than other kids.
Yeah.
So like they always reminded me how much I sucked at it, and they would just bully me. But like my friends would always want to play soccer in the street,
Wait, I need him.
and I was like, okay, I'll play.
Try again.
And they always told me like, you always play better when somebody's not fucking with you. I'm like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Green tea.
Iman hot? What's Iman hot?
They don't have any milk.
I think that's.
try
I think
another
that's a
convenience store.
typo.
Fuck.
You never know. It could not be a typo.
Well, it's the only thing with not a
Lowercase letter, yeah.
capitalized.
Check your map.
Hold on. I know like at least one place. We gotta go to that store and get the big like not pawn shop, but like that crazy store. That place has plates. I remember
Oh yeah,
doing
yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah, the one that has just random shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you're in the right track.
I remember that place because I was like, where the fuck do I get plates? And I had to look it up.
That's also where you get like shoes and shit.
Yeah.
So
you get a
can
lot
like,
of just
some
like random
modifiers.
shit. Don
Don Quixote.
Quixote.
Don Quixote de la Mancha.
Italian perfume.
You guys know the legend of Don Quixote
I like
with the windmills?
I like boiling it down to what it actually is. Dog food.
Caviar skin. What? Oh, dog food.
Yeah. Go
Is
on.
that it?
Caviar skin.
You should just get it anyhow, just in case.
Are you
Black
supposed to
Boss.
get milk? What
Pretty
the
sure-
hell is Iman?
Pretty sure it's milk, but like, get the dog food just in case.
I'm gonna Google this shit. I'm gonna Google Iman hot.
Do I get it? No. Fuck.
Yeah, I didn't buy any of it. How come that's not dubbed in English? He's saying welcome in
Japan.
Japanese.
Japan.
Hashimase!
Oh, I think they're trying to say Ayamon, Japanese sencha loose tea.
Look at his shoes. I never noticed his shoes.
Yeah, they're snakeskin.
Yeah.
Or
They're
gator.
very
I
textured.
think they're gator. Man, Kazuma Kiryu is a fucking icon in fashion, in my opinion. That's just a nice suit. Putting aside his fucking Yakuza 0
okay.
suit, that thing was ugly.
I
Fucking
like
white pinstripes and a textured orange shirt.
I like the
That's
idea.
that's so 80s, man. Even though it is in the 80s.
It's super like dumb looking, but I love it.
I like his black suit at the beginning of that game.
Yeah.
It's like it's very Kiryu, but like your suit changes
Murder your
because
bitch ass.
fucking Nishiki. It's always fucking Nishiki's fault.
No, he was like, you need to get a new suit. And
He's
then
like, I don't want it. Like, you gotta.
so he gets like this ugly ass suit. Like he chose it.
Kiryu chose it or
Yeah.
Nishiki?
Kiryu chose it. And Nishiki was like, what are you wearing?
Do you think Kiryu did that just to fuck with Nishiki?
Probably. He was I think the thing was just like he wasn't a Yakuza and he was like, I need to again he was like, I need to make it look like I'm not actually Yakuza anymore.
Oh yeah, and that specific game, Saturn, had a real estate minigame because it was during Japan's real estate
Boom.
Yeah, was it boom or like the drop? Like
It was I don't know. I don't remember.
That's
It
why,
was-
like, they
It
were-
was a big money thing. Like everybody was making a lot of money and it was a big economic boom for them.
yeah, it was a big. I think it was during the '80s economic crash. That's why the real
It was
estate boom
after
happened.
that. It was after that.
It was after the economic
Or
crash.
I mean before the economic crash because Majima was the one that tells the guy that was like, "Hey, you need to do this."
and he's the one who caused it, right?
Yeah.
Fucking Majima.
Cat food. I guess not. Let's see if the dog food works. If not, it might be like
Eat some health. Or go to a restaurant if you want to hold on to the Torrenter.
A pulled out the milk reference pretty early, as if like he knew. So I don't know.
I believe that's
don't know
what it
if the dog
was.
food is
It's
gonna-
just Kiwami. Like it's the same game but different.
Oh,
It's a Kiwami is the remake of this game,
Yeah.
and it uses the Yakuza 0 engine.
Special burger.
you know they got egg rolls at McDonald's in China.
Believable. You know you
What?
can get a
You can get a beer.
a boba pizza in Malaysia.
That's cool. Wait, no, it isn't. That sounds terrible. Boba,
Yeah, boba.
like the tapioca pearls.
Yes.
That sounds awful.
I mean,
There
it's
we
the
go.
same thing as putting pineapple on your pizza, man.
No, tapioca pearls are just like chewy rice balls.
Yeah, but if you put it on the pizza, it's probably gonna melt, and it's just gonna be a like slightly gooey sweetness.
I don't think they have a sweetness to them, do they?
I've never had boba, so I don't know.
Oh,
I would like to. I just never had a chance to try boba. I imagine it just tastes like milk tea, right?
it's just chewy rice in balls.
never
in
tried
ball
it.
form.
I just know of the anime chick with people putting it between their boobs.
Well, that's sad. I gotta take you guys out to the boba place sometime.
There's a boba place?
Yeah, fruity smoothie out on Baxter.
Did not know that. Also, you just informed where we are. Now we're gonna get stalkers.
Well, I
and
just said
possibly
SLCC
murdered.
and
Beer-
like other
Also,
things,
please
so
murder
just-
us, or just murder me.
Nobody's
Banker
listening, it's
piece?
fine.
Yeah, nobody has the time to murder us anyway. We're not that
Turmeric
interesting.
tablet?
Turmeric.
Yeah, turmeric.
But no, you
Softball.
can also get a beer at the McDonald's in Germany.
Cat food.
You know, like you can walk around Japan with like a beer in hand and you don't get fucked with.
Well, I mean, that's
It's-
the way Louisiana is too.
I mean, yeah, but like the rest of the U.S., no.
Yeah. Well, also
There's a
thing,
lot of shit that's just exclusive to Louisiana, like fucking movie theater bar, drive-through daiquiri place.
There's movie theater bars in Texas.
That's in like the high-end bars, like the Alamo. High-end theaters, like
Oh,
the Alamo.
shit.
Yeah.
accidentally activated that, but all right.
There's a movie theater bar out here.
The fucking Grand has a bar.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can you?
Pause it. Hold on. Ooh. Wrong way, dude.
But yeah, the Grand has a bar in it.
I never got anything there. I'm like,
I don't understand, like, why, like, I don't know, maybe it's just because I love the movie theater, so like
Well, I know, like,
I like having full attention and stuff.
the Alamo, like in, like that's a different kind of movie theater. Like,
Yeah,
that,
that's,
you
like
get
I
the
said,
food.
Alamo's
that's a
great.
high-end movie theater. That like they will bring you your food
there's that
and your
movie
drinks.
tavern out in Baton Rouge. I hear that's pretty good.
It's probably kind of like that.
Yeah.
And you can get like I've seen people get fucking, or I've heard about people getting trashed at like the Alamo.
The margaritas at the Grand aren't too bad. Whenever I went on that date with, I guess I'll call her Mezzy. Yeah, she got a margarita. It was delicious.
That's an interesting name to go with.
I don't know,
Mezzy.
Mezzy.
I accidentally activated that banker thing, so I don't know what it does. It was just like it'll do something, and I was like, okay, I'll guess. Oh, I tried it out.
Well, this guy has a very active stance. I kind of want him to kick your ass, like shuffling around like that.
I mean, the two
The
brothers.
two clones there.
Who are just normal brothers.
They look like they can bob and weave. See, other people aren't shuffling like that. They're just kind of like normies. I'm good.
Woo! Yeah.
Do you guys ever watch like live action Japanese movies? Like
No.
not like necessarily like anime-esque things. Like you ever watch Battle Royale? I know you have.
Yeah.
Saturn.
I haven't.
You have?
No.
Battle Royale 1 and 2 are good.
Suspicious guy.
The Full Metal Alchemist live action was okay. Like, I kind of wanted more. I wanted Edward to be smarter than the way he was. I
There we go.
expected
We just needed dog food.
more smartness.
It was more work.
Yeah.
Kiwami.
That's probably why they were just like, oh, you just need to get dog food.
Hmm.
I knew he was hungry. I told you.
Yeah, I don't know, it's just sometimes adapting anime into live action just doesn't
Yeah.
necessarily work.
Well, it's just like it would work.
Maybe.
You just kind of
That's what our
like
letters
it doesn't cost any more money. You just have to write
Why
it
did
correctly
even
and,
matter?
and direct it. Like for instance, okay, so you remember whenever Envy like is impersonating
All I had
Hugh's
was my
assistant,
mother
Yeah.
and my Aunt Eunice.
and so she like rubs her thumb on her cheek to make the mole disappear, and then rubs her thumb on her
She's
other
my
cheek to
mother's
make the
older
mole
sister.
reappear
She always
because the
gave
mole
me
was on the
letters
wrong
from my
side.
mother.
Oh, no. Yeah.
So like they did that, but she went like this, but she didn't rub the mole, so the mole just disappeared whenever she went like this.
Oh, that's
Oh,
just bad.
shit.
That's just
Yeah,
bad acting.
that's just bad.
Well, I
Like
mean,
you
the
had
whole-
all of the stars aligned, you just didn't.
I mean, there's also the thing of like it's supposed to be a live action thing, but they got like no regular like Full Metal Alchemist is a purposely German
Date here. What's up? Did you get to Serena?
like thing, and they didn't get any like German people. They were all just Japanese, and I'm like, I
yeah,
get
no,
about
there
Well,
was
it's
the
the
issue
Japanese
of.
anime.
and Attack on Titan.
Yeah, no, the Attack on Titan is the bigger issue because the whole thing was about how Mikasa is the only Japanese person.
Well,
in
she's
the
not
entire...
the only one, actually.
Whatever,
She's-
but like
she's
the
act-
arc
there's-
they're covering, she's the only one. But in the movie, it's like whatever, everybody's Japanese.
Well, like in the there's actually another one.
Ooh.
Let's not spoil it. Also, I don't care about Attack on Titan anymore.
And then the Death Note live action adaptation. Was
That was
bad.
just-
The
And then that was
American or
just-
the Japanese?
The American was really bad.
And then
Yeah.
that one was just like,
Japanese
this
one.
thing is purposely Japanese. Why did you make it American?
Also, they took out the best scene ever.
The chip.
Yeah.
You made everybody stupid.
Yeah, no, they made Light the worst, honestly. Like, he wasn't smart at all. He was kind of emo and losery.
It was bad.
Wasted potential for having William Dafoe voice.
Yeah. And like,
Perfect
oh, what
character
is it?
made for
Like
him.
whenever L, like, tells Light, like, oh, this is how I found out you were in this area. Like, it has to do with like, putting, like, specific news feeds in specific districts of Tokyo to figure out like, oh yeah, he was watching and something happened as a result of it, so he's definitely in this area because it wasn't aired anywhere else.
Yeah.
But in the American adaptation, he was just like, I guessed and I guessed correctly. Out of all the entire world, I guessed that you were here where I was. And it made me angry. And then that whole ending about like, what's her name? That girl.
Misa Amane.
Yeah. Whenever, like, he's like, oh, she'll die if she takes the book away from me. Or he doesn't say if. He says when, which means, like, she has to take the book away from him. So he basically made it happen.
I'm glad I dodged the bullet and didn't watch that movie.
I don't know anything about really Death Note. I
I'm
kind of
sorry,
read
I'm
it.
very angry, but
Like, Death Note is a very good anime. It's so
It
unique
is.
in its own approach. Like,
yeah.
It's not an action-packed anime. It's more of a
not.
thought-provoking anime, and
It's
like
good writing. I enjoy good writing. I like good cat and mouse.
Oh,